Hey everyone, it's Rob the Backyard Gardener, and a lot of you are asking about my kiwi vines, and so I need to give you an update. I will warn you though, we had a freeze about, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and it pretty much decimated what was on the vines, so they're not going to look that great. But this is the season where the kiwi vines go dormant anyway, and if they can survive the winter like last year, they'll put on some explosive growth. To an extent, let me get you caught up on the kiwi vines, and we'll show you where they're at today. All right, guys, these are the two original ones I planted in the box. If you follow this one along, it wraps, I know it's hard to see, around this pole, comes up through here, up to the top, and wraps this way. And as you can see, the frost damaged the leaves quite a bit. But I'm not too concerned about it. Same thing happened last year during the frost. Sorry about the sun, but it's still growing pretty good, and I'm happy with that. And the other one, which is ran up this pole right here, doing the same thing. So I'm allowing these two, if you recall, these are the two I'm just gonna allow to spread across this top fence. Wasn't looking to train the trunk, so to speak, kind of let them do their own thing. These guys are 18 and a half months old, so this year they didn't put on a ton of growth. I did notice the vines hardened up a little bit. The vines thickened up down here on these parts. This one was actually just a stump down here. If you remember, it got chewed away by the rats, and so this is all growth. So it did grow quite a bit on this one, and then I kept them trimmed because I can't let them get out of control. I want the trunks to fatten up a little bit, focus on some trunk growth, and then we'll focus on some vining. Anyway, that's the first two, but I wanted to get you caught up on them. Let me show you the other ones. All right, guys, I wanted to show you this one. It's a pretty sad sight. Like I said, the frost did what it does, destroyed most of the leaves, and unfortunately, the roofers also did a number on this guy, so he's not looking too good. You can see they broke off some branches. So the best thing to do with this one, I believe, is I'm going to chop him probably right around here, and we'll let this part fatten up. I will wait for another month until we've had a real deep freeze before I chop him, and we'll let him go into the winter about half the size he was. He'll come back full effect next year. If they all survive the winter, I mean, last year we had a mild winter and everything survived. If we have a major ice freeze, I don't know if these kiwis will make it, but I'm pretty sure they will. I'm not gonna panic yet, but I'm gonna chop him off at about the 5-foot mark, and we'll let him come back that way. So again, not much to show you after the freeze, but the kiwis are still alive and they're still doing fine. And then you can see the ones over here with a little protection. They're doing really well as well. Starting to lose their leaves. Look what we got here. Some more roofing shingles. They're everywhere. Anyway, these ones are doing fine as well. I have them growing up this post. So I will be chopping these ones right at this level as well. My plan is to get all these kiwis chopped in about a month. Again, I wanted to give you guys an update because you asked, but you can see there's not really much to show you right now. We're right at that transitional part of the season where the leaves are dying, the plants don't look great, but that's what they do when they go into dormancy. Either way, the trunks are really nice and thick on these guys, about half an inch wide. So if they survived last year with half those size trunks, they should survive this year with these size trunks. The final one we got is in the greenhouse, which is just using bird netting right now. And you can clearly see that he was yellow in the last video. He's still yellow now, but he's alive. He's doing fine. We're going to let him stay that height. We're not going to chop him any further. And I'll probably chop that side branch over there a little bit down, but I wanted to give you a look at that one. Anyway, guys, that's the kiwi update at 18 and a half months. You can see there's not much to show you, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. I had quite a lot of my viewers that are following the series, and they wanted to see what they look like. they're not gonna look good over the next, 4 months. I will give you another update after we have a freeze and I've topped them and pruned them, and I fertilize them in probably January or February. Once I get that done, we'll get you an update again, and they'll be going on their second full year here come mid-May next year. So they're moving along just fine. I mean, they don't look great. There's not much to show this video, but you get the idea. I appreciate you guys following the Kiwi series. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like the series, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching.